Yo, what is up, guys? So today I'm back with another YouTube video because you guys have been destroying them recently. My engagement is through the roof compared to how it was before, and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to continue to make these kind of, ranting, talking tutorial videos for you guys. One question I've been getting a lot is, how to hit Warlord. How do you do it so easily? Because as you can see, I have hit Warlord twice in 5th Age, and I am the first person to hit it undefeated, and I'm also the first life to hit Warlord in 5th Age. As you guys saw last season, I was the first. I was number one for probably about a month and a half, I believe, on the leaderboards. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to hitting Warlord. So today I'm going to be giving you guys some of the secret tips on how to hit Warlord. There's only a small group of people so far that have hit it, and today I'm going to be exposing a lot of the big secrets on how to hit Warlord that a lot of people will not tell you. So first off, it's going to be watching the queue. So for example, if I go into the queue and I look and there's like, let's say there's two balances in queue, right? Or whatever. You see the most queued school, and then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna change my pet. So this is probably one of the biggest tips is being able to change your pet according to what's in queue. So let's say I see a lot of balances in queue. Maybe I'll throw on a pet with balance ward on it. I don't have one, but you understand the point. You want to normally ward to whatever school is queued the most, along with whatever school counters you the most. So having dual ward pets, for example, like this, let's say Storm is my biggest counter. Let's say there's a Storm that's Calypso spamming or whatever. I'll throw on this pet and I'll be warded to the most queued school and the school that counters me the most. So having that extra resist, while it will not always help you if you match the wrong school, just having that cushion there, allowing you to have the extra resist and the higher probability chance that you do get that school will help you win that matchup. And as a lot of you guys know, the higher up you go on the leaderboards, the more rank you get and the more you'll lose. So for example, I'm 2006 right now, as you can see. Let's say I match someone who is 1650. Okay, let's say I match someone 1650. If I win that game, I'll get 2 rank. Okay, I'll go from 2006 to 2008. But if I lose, I'll lose upwards to 2023 rank. It is ridiculous. So getting to Warlord requires you to win a lot of games in a row. Both of these people, I believe, are like 47. He's like 47 and 1. He's like 71 and like 5, 56 and 3, 56 and 8, I believe, actually. Stuff like that. You have to win pretty much every match if you want to consistently hit Warlord. So having that extra resist is going to get you a long way. Second step is having the best gear. So not settling for like lower tier pieces of gear just so that you can queue. Having the best gear and the best jewels will help you in the long run, so you don't lose matches by, 1 or 2 HP. If you are a life wizard looking specifically for how to hit Warlord on life, I will be making another video after this on how to hit Warlord specifically on life, because as you can see, a lot of people have been doing it recently, especially after I did. A lot of people are using the same strategies that I'm using, so I will help you with that. But widespread, having the best gear and having a large selection of pets to your usage will help you a lot in the long run. Having Pierce mounts, having the right deck, is going to be big. So for the third step I'm going to be telling you is to not just copy someone else's deck. So you have to learn how to play around your own deck, how to cycle cards. People like me normally for most of the season, I've been carrying 5 reshuffles. Not every life needs to carry 5 reshuffles. That is me because I cycle extremely hard, and I will usually use these reshuffles. But not everyone does. Some people will play slowly, and when you play slowly, you don't need that many reshuffles. So you have to tailor your deck around your own play style. You don't want to just copy someone's deck card for card and then go into a game and expect it to work the same way it does for them. It's not gonna work. Okay. And then for probably the biggest tip that I'm going to give you is queue time, when to queue and how to watch the queue. So for example, I'm going to be giving you a tip that some of you guys will not be using because you might think it's cheating or whatever. It's called queue sniping. So, for example, let's say I'll go into this match and there's a storm or a myth and a fire. Okay, I'll go in this match and I'll watch it. So, assuming that let's say the fire wins. Let's say the fire wins. When this match ends, I'm gonna go back to the lobby and I'm gonna throw on a fire ward pet, or maybe I'll add some more fire sets to my deck. Something along the lines of that to give me an advantage to him, because if he wins, he's more likely to queue again, and I'm more afraid of the players winning. So that is one thing, is being able to get an idea of who you're going to match is going to help you, along with knowing when to queue and when not to queue. So if there's, for example, there's a life right here that is 16 or 1840 rank. Okay, this is a favorable matchup. If I get this guy and I win, I'll gain 5 or 6 rank. Okay, so being able to only queue higher ranked players is going to help you. If all I see is low ranked players in the queue, there's no reason for me to queue for the most part, because I'm either going to win 2 or 3 rank or I'm going to lose 20. So there's almost no incentive to queue when there's no or higher ranked players in queue. Or that is one way to do it. Or the second way to do it is purely only queue low ranked players, gain your rank, and just not do anything until the next day. So, for example, a lot of these people who have, 57 wins, stuff like that, are playing really early in the morning. So around like 4 a.m. to like 7 or 8 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time, you're going to see a lot of very low skill players in queue. So that is when you want to go in and just farm the queue. You can beat everyone, and you will have no issue. And if you win 10 matches during that time span, you'll gain, 25, 30 rank, and then you get off. And then you wait until the next day and you do it then. A lot of people will do this, and that is probably the most consistent way to hit Warlord, is by queuing early in the morning. I've done this myself. I know Bailey does it. I know Andrew, Cass, I know they do it. They're in Europe, I believe, so it's not really their fault. It's just when the time zones line up. But being able to queue early in the morning is going to give you a lot of matches. It's going to let you have a lot better control over who's in queue, and it's really going to prevent you getting sniped, because when you get to higher rank, people are going to be doing the same thing that I told you to do. Is they're going to be trying to snipe you, because that's a lot of rank that they can gain. So being able to know everyone who's in queue and know who you can possibly get is going to help you avoid certain people from sniping you, because when you queue in the regular like time zones during the day, you could just walk in the arena, and let's say I'm on an alt account sitting over here and I see you, I might set my deck to you, and then if I match you, you automatically lose, and you had no idea that I'm on. So queuing in low population times is going to give you a lot better chance of controlling the game before it even starts. um, so yeah, those are the main tips that I have for you. If you guys have any other questions, please drop them in the comments. DM me directly on Discord. As always, my Discord and my Twitter are in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.